Hey guys, me Tesla, Blaine, and
Delaney.
And we're back again, and today we got something pretty cool to show you and share with you what we got for her car, which is a 2023 Tesla Model 3. She wanted to, I guess, pizzazz your car a little bit, make it a little bit cooler, something like that, you know, give it that next level up, okay? The Model 3 and everything is pretty cool, but you know, you see the Model S's and the Model X's, and they have a lot more features. And as you can see, we're sitting in the back seat right now. We're sitting in the back seat because now we have something pretty cool to look at back here in the back seat. Okay, so, all right, well, let's get started on this. So what we got here is we have this really, really cool 7.2 inch monitor in the back of our 2023 Tesla Model 3. Let's check it out. All right, take a look at this. This thing looks practically OEM installed. And this right here is just a screensaver on it right now. But I want to point out a couple things. One, this thing's got the air conditioning vents down here along the bottom and the top. And when it comes out, the air is blowing straight at our face, right here. Almost straight at our face, right here. You got the airflow. You have a USB-C charger right here. And you got this one right here. You can connect it directly up for like CarPlay and stuff like that.
Which is really cool. Yes,
very cool. And you can also plug in a headphone jack. So if you're playing a video or something on your phone, because you can also mirror your phone to the monitor. Screenplay. You can hook up a ear jack right here, and you can, and whoever's sitting in the back can listen to it.
Watch a movie.
Or they can connect through Bluetooth. Okay, they can connect a wireless headphone or something on their ears, and they can Bluetooth it and listen to it. That way, whoever's sitting in the front of the car can still listen to their music that they want to listen to up there. So let's see. Right now, this is just a screensaver. There we go. First thing you can see.
That's not going to be your homepage.
This is your homepage. This is your homepage right here. This shows your air conditioner. And it does have what they call here is called anion. What it is, it's like a micron filtration. It's somehow going to help reduce some of the dust and everything that's coming through your system for back here, so you can keep that turned on. It also has here keep
dog, and
pet.
camp.
They're calling it pet now instead of dog because they're being neutral. What if you got a cat in here?
Yeah, we do have cats.
Okay, we got cats, you know, so our cats are going to be happy now that it says pet and not dog. And it's got camping mode. What's cool about camping mode is if you're ever camping in your Model 3 or Model Y or Tesla or whatever, that you can now control your AC and your heater and everything from back here. Hey, before I forget, another thing is if you go to the Handshow's website, you can get a 15% discount if you use my discount code at their checkout screen. This discount code is going to be called Tesla Blaine. All one word, TESLA-BLAINE. Put that in there and you get 15% off in your order. So it really makes this screen pretty reasonable, okay, for what you get. Thanks. You can easily change your airflow now, right there. You can change your temperature, whatever you want your temperature to be. Let's make it a little bit colder in here. Put on low. Turn that back up to 8. No, we won't need it too loud. We'll put on 5. But it controls everything from up there to down here as well. Okay, so that makes it a lot easier if you're out camping now. You can sit here and control all this straight off of your air conditioner. Next thing that we can do is you can hit that button right there, and it goes over to your heated seats. All right, so with the heated seats, you know, you can turn them on. You can put different ones on. See, all the way around. Or you can just hit this one right here, and it turns them all off. That makes it pretty nice for the people in the back seat. Now, they can, instead of having to ask you, hey, can you put my seat heater on for me? Now they can do it. That's pretty cool. Now, the next thing is for the seat movements. Okay, now we're on to the seat function here. And a couple of things to show you. One, you can control your passenger seat by hitting this button right here. There it is, it's going up.
Nice for your long-legged people.
Yeah, so if somebody's sitting back here in the back, and like if you're an Uber driver or anything like that, you got passengers back here, they can go ahead and move that back. They can also move this seat back and forth too. That's working pretty well. Okay. Now, next thing to show you is you do see this little blue thing right here. I can tell you right now that the passenger side in this Model 3 that we have here does not have any kind of lumbar support, okay? So I'm just going to keep that turned off. However, the driver's side here does have the support, and Delaney, would you like to explain what that does right there?
You press this button right here, you will get a massage. Now, it's just the lumbar thing going, boo, boo, you know. But it's good if you're like on a long drive and you want to keep your back like comfortable.
And your blood circulation.
Blood circulation.
Yep.
It's a cool feature.
Yeah, so now she has a seat massager on the driver's side seat. And you can turn it either on high, off, low. Well, it looks like it only has low and high. That's it. Okay. So anyways, we're going to leave that turned off right there. The other thing too that you could do from right here, not sure why you would need this from back here. Look, you can click open and it opens up your glove box. That's pretty cool. Of course, it won't close it. No. Next thing, we're going to go to the music. Hit that button right there. And this controls what we have playing up in the car. So we can either hit play. You can control it. You can hit to the next song and stuff like that. And like you can see here, you can change your volume back and forth. I was hoping there was just a mute button, but that didn't work. That's why I was just trying to tap it. Next thing is, let's see what this little guy does. Okay, so this talks about connecting for Android Auto. You can also do CarPlay. If you hit CarPlay, it tells you how to do it right here. And you have AirPlay right here, and it gives you all the instructions on exactly what to do. We're going to check that out here in a minute, not right this second. Okay. But that's all under that function right there. You do have the play. It says here you can play some audio files, video files, and photo files. I believe you can take that USB and you can put some movies and videos in here and play them straight off of this. Okay,
pretty cool.
Which is pretty cool. Most people have a USB drive, so you would just plug in this adapter.
Does it come with that?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And then you put in your thumb drive right there that has your videos. Just be careful you don't break it off. Next thing, we can go to settings over here. Settings, you got your language. You can choose different languages. Click that. You got all kinds of different ones. We're going to leave it on English right here. Brightness, you can change your brightness. Make it a little bit brighter if you want. We're just going to go ahead and keep it at the, oops, I like the 90. It was at there, right there, 88 is fine. Volume, we went ahead and turned the volume up a little bit. We got it right there. Theme, you can put it on the light if you like that right there. If you like dark or auto, we kind of like it in the dark mode. You do need to set up for your vehicle model, whether it's left-hand steering wheel or a right-hand steering wheel. You simply put it on that, and then your temperature, you got Celsius and Fahrenheit. Not bad. So the display, you can go to settings right here, or system. Bluetooth settings. You got different things in here you can look at and play with. Anyways, you can see here what we have connected. That's our Bluetooth enabled. So it has the B-Link Bluetooth on here, so you can connect your phone to it here in a little bit. We're going to show you that. And you got your version information right here. All right. Let's see here. So the other thing that we saw is you saw the baby thing, child lock opened. You can have it on child lock, so then that way kids can't click anything. If you turn it on, they can't hit any buttons.
That's nice.
Yes.
My friends are being childish. I'll just do that.
Exactly. We also got the settings button over here. Let's see, what does that do? Oh, did we? No.
That's the brightness.
Okay, that just shows the screen we're on. Oh, that is for the brightness. Okay. Go back home, and we're right there. Okay, so one thing we did get successful here is we clicked on Android Auto, followed all the settings in my phone. Keep in mind, make sure you give it enough time. When I first did the scan on the Bluetooth setting, it was only showing me like a Tesla screen or something like that, which wasn't right. we had to wait until we got Blink. It came up with the name Blink on there, and then from there we were able to connect to it. But you do have to give it a little bit of time for it to find it. I hit scan once, it came up with Tesla. I hit scan again, and then it finally found it. So just keep that in mind. It's not the fastest thing, but it does find it. And once it connected, we're like, okay, it says we're connected, but then nothing happened. Then all of a sudden it popped up on the screen, and we're here. You know, you can, you know, everything you can do with Android Auto is right here, which is pretty cool. You see all the different things and all that. Okay, so with that, let's try the next thing. All right, let's try this again. So let's go ahead and put on CarPlay. This time Delaney's she's going to plug it in. Took a little bit of time, but there it is. All right, and you have all your same features with CarPlay on there. So now let's get off this and let's do just screen mode now. Okay, so now we're going to go into what they call AirPlay. I'm going to click on that. It says open your Apple phone, enter the system settings, Wi-Fi. You're going to connect to the Linux here. The password is going to be 88. After you've connected, go to your phone mirroring option and it should work. Let's see what happens. You just turn on screen mirroring. There we go. Pretty cool.
Working as managers at Hooters. Hi, I'm Q. Today while working, we're going to have to do
there we go.
whatever the other guys tell us to. Hi, I'm Mark.
All right.
If you refuse to do anything, you...
Okay, guys, so now that we've showed you a little bit about it, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and show you the rest of the video on how to install this. Installing it probably took us, if all you're going to do is just do the main screen and not do the seat functions, 10 minutes maybe.
5.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes. If you're like Delaney, it'd probably take you 5 minutes. But if you're like me and you want to take your time, make sure you get all the wires in there correctly, take you about 10 minutes, okay? But running the wires over to the seats, that took a little bit more time, especially trying to figure out where you're going to send the wires and all that. But I do recommend doing them. However, you may not want to do that. I think it's pretty cool having the seat massager over there as well. So
the only unfortunate thing is if I want it, I got to reach back and do it.
That's true. That's true. You're going to have to turn it on yourself, but you're only going to be using it for like long trips.
It's something I could see Tesla adding to the screen.
I don't know why they don't already. I mean,
because obviously it's a feature that works.
Yeah, it does work. All right. So anyways, let's get started on install and then we'll talk to you at the very end. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. It says here, hand shows smart for your vehicle, Model 3 and Y. Rear CarPlay Smart Screen H72. This is the newest version that they have out there. And this one here, this is a 2023 Tesla Model 3. This is the same exact one that we also need for my 2020 Tesla Model Y. Nothing different. So anyways, let's open this thing up. All right. Get this thing open up. All right. Okay. Thank you for your purchase. We got a nice little instruction manual here. Step-by-step instructions. Pretty simple. Things packaged in here pretty well. All right.
Wow.
Looks good. I do want to point out one thing that I'm kind of excited about on this one is that the air conditioning vent comes up from the bottom and the top. And when they come through, it kind of hits the glass and it bounces back out you. So it's not like pointing all straight down or up. Okay, had it upside down. Anyways, you got the air vents there and there. So
it's also really cool because it has headphones.
Yes, you can plug in your headphone.
If you're doing SharePlay, Apple SharePlay, you can plug in your headphones.
Exactly. Yes, Delaney is super excited. We have our toolkit here and our harnesses. Let's see what all comes with. All right. Okay, we got this little harness kit there. You have a USB to USB-C adapter. We got our one tool, pry tool, and then we got our harness kit. We'll go to your screen. That's down below. And I like how Delaney says, looks pretty simple.
Actually, think about how complicated it could be.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so this one here, they're even tagged. It says driver's seat, and this one here said the passenger seat right here. So we will be running these two cables to where they need to go. Like I said, this one here should be for the back of the screen. Does it say it on there? What it says? It says the rear screen power, and then this will go down below, and it says the OBD interface. All right, well, let's get started on this. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna turn everything off. We're gonna hit the car button, safety, and power off. Are you sure? Okay. All right. Now, it's gonna get hot in here.
Back on.
Oh. Okay. First thing we wanna do is take this cover off by carefully pulling out both sides.
Scary.
Take it out very carefully. You don't want to pull the wires out back here. Come around and disconnect it.
Oh, see, I thought that went over it, but it just replaces it.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty
There you go. Got it disconnected. Pretty cool. Don't need this anymore.
cool. We'll still keep it, though.
Now that we got that off, we're going to take off the bottom panel. Try to get in here. All right, got that one off. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is take this little cut off piece, whatever you want to call it right here. I'm just going to plug it on the back of the charging cable part because we're not going to be using this anymore. Put that there for now. Next thing I want to do down here is I'm going to disconnect the blue cable right here, like that.
Easy.
Very easy. Next thing we're going to take is the kit that they gave us here, and we will put this one like this. Make sure it clicks, and bring this one right here. And make sure it clicks like that. Okay, I'm just going to push the cable back up in the hole a little bit more. I don't need all that extra cable out here. All right, that looks good. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this cable right here, okay, and I'm going to run it up down through a hole right in here. And let me get it started, and then I'll show you. Now look right here. You see the wire right there coming up through? Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to grab it, pull it through. There we go, just like that. We're going to leave it right here for now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to run the driver's seat controls through underneath and up over there to the side, and the passenger side over there. Now, if you didn't want to use these, you don't have to. You could just roll these up, stuff them in there, and not use them. But it came with it, so I do want to be able to control the seats. But some people may not want to do it, especially if they got some little kids back here, and they don't want the little kids playing with the seat controls. So that might be a reason for you not to plug these in if you don't want people messing with your seats. But since I have mostly adults in my car, I'm going to go ahead and plug these in. All right, so the first thing I want to do, and make sure that you have the correct one. This one does say driver seat right here. If I push down underneath this bar here, I can get my finger under there. So I want to take this and carefully try to wedge it and fish it underneath the bar. Make sure you're not pulling too tight. You don't want to pull the harness covers off or connectors off, and then it won't do you any good from there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to run this over to the side of the seat, and I already ran it down underneath the bar. If you pull down on your seat cover here, you'll see that's on a like a bungee cord. I'm going to set the cord, I'm going to fish it all the way through there, because you don't want anybody grabbing it and ripping it out, cleaning your car out, or something stupid. Perfect. So this way the cable is hidden. all the way through. Now I'm going to send it up through and connect it. I got the wire brought up straight through there. I pulled this off a little bit more, and now I'm going to connect them into the jack. This one here, the wire that I pulled out of the control unit, I'm going to plug that in here, and then this one goes into the back of the control unit right there. Okay, I'm going to stuff in all my cables. Okay. It's not? There. All right. Got it in? Let's go do the passenger side. Okay, I want to do the same thing. Got the cable right here, and I'm going to bring it through and fish it underneath the black bar. Just like that. Fish it through.
This cable's thicker.
Yep, it's a little bit different, isn't it?
Wonder why.
I don't know. Pull this out, make it easier for me. There. That does work like that. Okay. Get that disconnected. That's not good.
What happened?
I don't have enough cable. Does it seem tight to you? Over there, I mean?
So the cord ended up being a little bit too short to reach to the panel that controls the seat.
On the passenger side.
On the passenger side. So because the driver's side cord is longer, we're fishing it through on the other side of the console. So it was, hold on. It was on this side fished through, but now we're fishing it through on this side. So the passenger side cord has a little bit more length to it. And it's not suggested to do this in the Florida heat, by the way. The cord was over here, fished through. Now we fished it through to right here. So hopefully that allows for more cord over here on the passenger side. Does it?
Yeah, well, I think so, yeah.
Perfect.
So now we're going to connect.
So that's a note to take, that when you're fishing it through, fish it through on the right side, because the passenger side cord is a little bit shorter and fatter. He is getting the cords plugged in. It takes a minute because you're not working with a lot of room.
There.
Got it. And now we're gonna push the panels back in, as you can see. Make sure you do it right, so you don't want your car looking bunk. Now for the exciting part, to plug in the screen, and then it should be all set.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, if you look back here on the back of this box, right here, that's the connector that we're going to plug this guy into right there. Got it. Okay, got it in. Bring it up. All right. Before we put anything else on, let's see if it works. There. Looks like it's working. Let's take the plastic off.
I'm peeling it.
Took a little while for it to come up. Ooh, it's blowing nice. I mean, all right. Next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and put the bottom cover back on. Okay, guys. Well, it's been fun. Delaney here was my camera person, helping me install this and everything, and she was pretty helpful, trying to figure out which way to send the cables and wires and do all that. But we did get it done. I would recommend, like I said, I would recommend installing the driver's cable and the passenger's cable. The main reason for doing the driver's side is for the massage part. Okay, I think that's pretty good. You are going to have to reach in the back and turn it on, though. But I don't think you're going to be using it all the time anyways. Mostly going to be on those long trips, and you just want to kind of keep your back going.
Nice.
Unless you got somebody back here for you, and they can turn it on for you. Okay. Our Model 3 on the passenger side, it does not have the lumbar support, so the massage does not work over there. But I think the air conditioning on the vents on here are great. It puts out plenty of air. I was really scared about that when I was getting it because it shows just a small area of where the air comes out, but it's not just across the bottom, it's also across the top. And when the air comes together, it really shoots out at you. So I think I'm not seeing any kind of degradation on the airflow for the people in the back. I mean, we're sitting back here right now and it's 90 degrees outside right now, and it's not bad at all. But the screen, everything works well. It was just a little bit slow when you're trying to connect it to the Bluetooth or the CarPlay and stuff like that. You just got to give it a few seconds to connect, and then it'll pop up on your screen, but it does work good. I think it would work good for some of our trips. If, you know, like our granddaughter is sitting back here, we can stream something off one of our phones, play it on here, give her some Bluetooth headphones, and she could sit here in the car seat and be able to watch a movie right there. Okay.
Or
and
anybody back here.
anybody can. You can, if you have, you know, a tablet or something that can share the screen, bring that in there and you can play it right there on that screen. Hey, if this is something that you are interested in and you go to Handshow's website, the link will be down below. Use my discount code. It'll save you 15%. Okay, so the discount code is Tesla Blaine. You'll have to use that at your checkout. All right, guys, if you haven't done so already, give me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And most of all, have fun, be safe out there, and keep driving. Check you later.
No.